All right, so Doc Rivers got the head coaching job after they fired. I was about to say Eddie Griffin, but after they fired Adrian Griffin, right? And
it's a mile away.
Yeah, it's a unique story with this, right? You know, because a lot of people didn't know. I didn't know this, that Milwaukee had brought Doc Rivers on as a consultant. So you get to consult the team that's going to hire you after they fire the coach. Here's Gilbert Arenas talking about it.
Is Adrian Griffin, 43 games into his rookie season, gets fired. And I read, and everybody from Stephen A., my partner, to you, and everybody that I've heard says nobody is surprised by this move. Was the man sleeping with the owner's daughter, with his wife? I mean, how the hell? I mean, you got the second best record in the East, one of the best overall records in the NBA, and they like, hey, bro, they tap on your shoulder and say, hey, your service is no longer required.
You ever heard of consulting?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what consulting is? Right. when you asking somebody to give you advice on something, right? Yeah, Bucks, I don't think Adrian's getting it done right now. I think we should replace him. With who? With who, Doc? Me. I'm the guy, right? I'm a consultant. I know what knows that. Like me, I want to consult for Club Shay Shay.
Right.
I want to consult for Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I think we need to consult with a person by the name of Gilbert, right? Your chatty be like, hell no.
Right. Is that what Doc was doing?
Hell yeah, that's what Doc was doing. That dirty mackin' ass man.
Out there both jangling.
All right, man. So look, I want Eric to go first, man. What you think about him being a consultant for the job that he actually ended up taking a day after the dude got fired? And then tell me if
you're a great candidate for that position.
Yeah, and then tell me if you think that he was the right hire for the job, or there was a better candidate.
Honestly, man, I see it kind of two ways. I see it one way that they weren't doing very good in defense, and I seen them getting a defensive-minded coach. I can see that. But at the same time, I think it's a little underhanded because
a little.
Hey, bro, they just like to be like, hey, who you think should get the number one EP? LPO? I think I should get the number one EP.
I know a perfect candidate for that.
I think I'm gonna be a perfect candidate for center of the quarter.
Yeah. No, you know what, Eric? I got something else. Hold that thought. This is what I love Bomani. This is what Bomani said. That consultant.
Jones,
yeah. This is what he said about it.
Sean, let me get this straight. I just saw this. The Bucks fired Adrian Griffin as their coach yesterday, even though they was 30-13. I got that correct.
Correct.
Okay. They hired Doc Rivers as a consultant weeks ago. Did this happen? They hired Doc Rivers, or is he an unofficial consultant?
I think officially unofficial consultant, but the heads of the Bucks hired him for sure. Yes.
Okay. And now they about to hire Doc Rivers to be the coach. Like he's going to replace Adrian Griffin.
Correct.
Okay. Hey man, I just want to know who everybody thought they was fooling. And maybe look, that I want to know who everybody thought that they was fooling, because I don't know how much people know about what consultants actually do. It's a very broad term when used in business, but we all know what a consultant really does. And some of you haven't thought about it like this, but when you hear it, you're going to be like, yeah, that sounds about right. And that includes consultants that's going to feel this way when I say this. You hire a consultant to tell you what you was already going to do already. You just need somebody behind you to be like, yeah, no, that sounds like a pretty good idea. That's generally what you do with consultants, let alone the consultant that actually wants the job that we are talking about. Like if you go get a consultant because you got a new young coach and he's trying to find his way, you got to go find you one of them old heads that don't want to do this no more. Like maybe you needed to go and find Phil Jackson. You know, maybe that was the guy that you needed to talk to, but you couldn't go find somebody to do this that actually still wants to coach. Because he was going like, so Doc, what do you think will make this team better? Ain't a team in the NBA that's gonna call Doc Rivers and be like, hey Doc, what do you think this team could do better? And Doc's answer not be, hire your boy. Why would that not be the solution? Why would he not think that's the thing that works? Maybe you saying to yourself, duh, because the Sixers look better without him. That ain't the way that Doc is looking at these things. Doc is like they better without James Harden. That's the way that he envisions this. They called this man in to be like, yo, so you got anything that you think that we could do to make this better? Like, I'm trying to think of who the woman is that called me and be like, hey, it's not going so well in my marriage. What do you think would make it better? First of all, how'd you like to take your clothes off for me? Like, that's the first solution to what this problem is. I don't even know who I want to randomly throw onto this list as to be what it is, right? But like, what, like, for example, we'll just throw this out here. This is maybe the one to do it, okay? Ask me what I think would be the way for Megan Good to solve all her problems. I don't even know what she considers a problem in her life to be. Ask me what I think is the way that she should fix it. Hire me as a consultant. Like, hey, you know, a little stressed out over here right now. Anything you think I can do to make my life a little better? Yeah, I got an idea.
All right, now go.
Hey man. I ain't. Hey, look. I know it's a little Bojanglish, but I understand.
Shout out DC
Hey,
Smith.
Doc was dirty macking, man. That ain't how you do it, Doc.
Hey,
and you did it to another black man.
That's just Bojanglish.
Man,
Hey,
bro.
Bojanglish.
That was.
Yeah, that's dirty. That's dirty, man. That's just
Super
like,
dirty,
hey man. Hey man, you think Melvin should get the job?
Man, if I was you, I probably could do that job better than Mel.
You know what? I'm really qualified for it.
Exactly. This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. Who was he consulting? Was he consulting the new coach, or was he consulting the front office above the new coach?
Nah, that was a front office hire. That was a front office hire.
Yeah.
So the front office was coming to him like, hey, look, the coach that I hired is doing X, Y, and Z. What you think?
No, I'm gonna tell you how the conversation probably went. The conversation probably went like, hey, Doc, we really want to hire you. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring you in as a consultant, see if you want the job or not. And then he looked around, he said, I think I'll take it. I think I'm a perfect candidate for the job. But I think they came to him. I don't think he just came out of nowhere. I think they reached out to him. I think he checked it out, seeing if he really wanted the job. That's why they brought him on as a consultant so he could check everything out. And it was like, I'll take it. I'm the perfect guy for the job.
Oh man, Carlos X said he want to recreate that movie from Waist Deep with her, and he gonna be Tyrese.
Oh, Megan.
I agree. That was dirty though. That was fine.
Man, listen. Was it a good hire? Absolutely not.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Listen,
Not even close.
listen,
Go ahead,
man.
I'm
Doc
gonna
Rivers
tell you
been coaching. He's been a head coach for 20 years. And he has one more championship than me, and I've never coached.
Still one though. That's how they looking at it. That's how they looking at it. Is at least one.
Listen,
But they got one. They already got one.
Listen, no one else in the history of the NBA. Shoot, the white boy, I can't even remember his name. That they had before, that they just fired.
Budenholzer.
Budenholzer.
Yeah, a booty hose. He just won him a championship like since COVID. He won him a championship after the bubble, and his one championship wasn't enough to keep his job 2 years later. This man's still getting jobs off of a 2008 championship.
No, I think he actually resigned though. I think they let him go, but I don't think his heart was in the game. I think he had his brother or something passed.
Yeah, his brother passed right before the playoffs. I think.
He had a tragic incident, and I don't think he was really. I don't think that fire was in his eye no more. I think he was. Mine was somewhere else.
And I can understand that, but how many times in the history of the NBA do people win a championship and not keep their job long? And even Doc Rivers, but they celebrate him as this great coach, and he's been mediocre. Like the whole time that he was with the Clippers, They did exactly what they did every year that they was doing before he got there.
It was Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Same thing in Philly.
Yeah.
And
right.
man, I'm so glad you pulled this list up, man, because I was so adamant about him not deserving to be on that list.
He doesn't.
I still remember the clip. I still remember it.
I was so adamant. I was like, what did he do? What did he do?
Man,
He's got more blown three win series leads, than he does championships.
Yeah, that's true.
That man is a notorious that man is a notorious 3-game blower. Pause.
But I agree. And let me tell you about Glenn Rivers. This dude, Glenn Rivers, probably had some of the most talent than any other coach in the NBA. Think about those teams that he's coached. Of course, he had KG, he had Paul, he had Ray. He won a ring, got to the finals, lost, didn't recreate that. The Rockets team, the Clippers team, the Philly team. Think about how many all-stars have been on that team. This man is average at best. Stop bringing him to the league. Stop.
Wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. It took me a second. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. He called him Glenn. He called him by his government. That shit jacked me up for. I'm like, yo, who the hell is Glenn Rivers?
Oh man, yeah.
Glenn Rivers does not deserve to be a head coach in the NBA. The name, like, it's synonymous with having a 3-1 lead and still losing the series, and then saying, you know what, it ain't my fault. We'll do it without James Harden.
Hey, Glenn, we just gonna call him Glenn the consultant.
Glenn the consultant. That's perfect.
Oh my God.
Listen.
I went up there and played Marvin's Room in the front office and said, F that nigga who loves it with me.
If I was Griffin, as soon as I seen them bring him in as a consultant, I would have known my job was done.
Yeah, that's true.
I would just start packing my shit right then and there.
That man came in, and he already had his box ready to take over the office. His box was just sitting there waiting. I know you're getting fired soon.
But what happened probably was the Bucks really wanted to hire him after he got fired, but it just looks bad because like he keeps filling up. So they was like,
they wanted to get somebody a shot.
They didn't want to give him a shot. He was a lame duck from the time he got there.
Just a casualty.
Yeah.
Innocent bystander.
Lame duck.
Listen, nobody lives harder off of one championship than Paul Pierce and Doc Rivers.
But you know what?
It's the same.
Paul Pierce like that. Don't do Paul like that, man. But
no,
I will say this.
Paul went off sad lately.
He was their best until he got stabbed.
At least Doc can live off a championship, because right now Luka is living off of Western Conference Finals. It don't matter what he does wrong. His fans will tell you he got us to the Western Conference Finals. It's working.
That's not true. But Luka is living off of winning the championship in the EuroLeague at 16.
Don't nobody even know that. Don't nobody even remember that. They it's that Western Conference. Trust me. I'm subscribed to about 3-4 Dallas pages, so I can go in that comment section after each game and troll. I troll. Yeah. I'll be watching the games and I would type up what I want to say and have it copied and pasted to the clipboard. And as soon as the double zero, them 4 zeros hit, bam! I'm the first comment on the episode. Bow! And I told y'all so. I'm trolling them. Baby. I'm trolling them. Yeah.
If Melvin ever go to a Dallas game, Luka gonna have that man
immediately ejected. Immediately.
Oh man! I'll be respectful.
But Doc Rivers getting the job, and then it's not even like he was the consultant from the beginning of the year. He was a consultant a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like as soon as like these defensive troubles really became prevalent, it was like, Doc, right this way.
Well, the numbers was in. ESPN was about to let him go anyway. Didn't nobody want to hear that stupid raspy voice trying to call him those games. He goes out to the fence and says,
Yeah, it sound like Life Jennings.
But yeah, that's
hey man, just go and try it again.
What's up, Dino?
What up, Dino? But yeah, that's definitely Judas material, dog. Like,
No, that's definitely yeah.
Cutthroat.
Judas, Trojan horse, everything you want to, hey, what's the dude that stabs Caesar in the back with Mark Antony, all of it. All of it. Yeah.
Hey, no lie. I think it's Chris Angel, man. He hit them boys with that sleight of hand. Yeah, I be a consultant.
Yeah.
Head coach.
Hit him with that Diddy party. Paul.
Yeah. Hey, what's the dude? Serrano de Bergerac, the dude that was writing them letters with
Cyrano.
Yeah. He did all that, man. Yeah. He advising them, but the whole time he's setting himself up, man. That is crazy, man.
He was out here playing chess and everybody else was playing checkers.
You gotta like that. A part of you gotta kind of respect that.
Man, if I'm Griffin, I'm thinking about all the times I went to him for advice. and
as a coach, it should have been none. What are you going to advise you how to blow a lead?
But no, like
you let me get your job.
You get the chance to talk and get advice from who people say is a top 15 all-time coach, and you first time head coach. You blind to the fact, it's eye candy, right? Oh man, Doc Rivers championship, great coach. Like I can, and then all the while he feeding you bullshit.
No, the most I would have asked him is, "Hey man, you got Phil Jackson number? Hey, can you get me in touch with Pop?"
Yeah. I could just imagine the dude going up to Giannis after the game. I wouldn't do you like that, right? I wouldn't do you like that, right? Are you hating? Dirty Mackin' ass nigga. You are
he was better off calling Don Staley over there in South Carolina.
Hey, that joker like, where your wife at?
All right, man. The phone lines is open, man. We'll leave the phone lines open for about 30 more seconds and see if somebody go call in and comment on this topic. If not, we're gonna move on to football really quick, man.
I like the Dirty Mackin' in them. I like that.
I just can't believe it, man. I can't believe like they pulled it. Like we can see it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
and they act like you would never know. You was gonna never put one and one together.
As soon as Adrian Griffin got fired, Jay put it in the chat. Doc. That's
you did say that. You did say Jay did say that, and then 15 minutes after he said that, the news came out.
The negotiations started. Like, man, Doc been there already.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Dino, what's up, big dog?
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, man, stop disrespecting that Doc, man. That's the greatest coach of all time. He gonna take the Bucks.
You don't believe that himself. You don't believe that himself.
To new endeavors,
Hey,
Rivers about to get signed. Come on, man.
Hey, Sports Unfiltered said I've never seen anyone get this much mileage out of one championship than Doc Rivers. That man filled his tank up one time and drove to Mexico 3 times. God.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all ain't here? Doc is the man.
I see.
Hey, that man must got dirty files on every GM in the league, bro.
Man,
he must got something. Hey, that man went up to Adrian Griffin. He was like,
right back, man.
That man went up to Adrian Griffin and was like, "Hey, call the ambulance." Not for me.
John, if you fuck around, we'll trade your ass next year.
Nah, but hold on, pardon me. Hold on, son. Let me take care of this. Go play. I'm on the live. Pardon me, y'all. Sorry about that. But nah, man. On the real though, I said this about the hiring. I didn't understand why you would get rid of the coach you have and pick up Doc Rivers. You was 30-13 at the time of the firing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, number 2 in the West.
Now you gonna finish. Finish the season. Now you gonna finish the season 30-42. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh man.
Nah, but I do say this: if you can't do anything with this roster and talent wise, right? Talent wise, I think it's equivalent to what you had in Boston. Then you might as well go ahead and hang that clipboard up, man. Got to pass that down to somebody.
Yeah. He might have aged out, man. I think Pop might have aged out as well, man. Like right now, there's a lot of great coaches that probably can't coach this generation. I mean, I think Larry Brown was a great coach, and he realized he couldn't coach this generation probably 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. I think when he was with the Bobcats and he kept having those issues with Tyrus Thomas and those players, like he realized I can't do this no more, man. You know, so Popovich might be done. Doc Rivers might be done too.
Doc Rivers was done a couple of years ago.
It's just the coaching style that's getting pushed out.
Yeah. I think I mean because it's a whole new NBA the way they play. They playing 5-man out basketball, and you know it's you know I think the people that I think the older guys who's used to structure, used to running sets and plays and stuff like that. Like even when Paul George, when Doc first got fired from the Clippers, Paul George was on All the Smoke podcast, and he was like, man, it was just the way Doc was using me. Like he was using me with just all pin downs. And I was like, dude, I can do more than that. Like I can ISO, I can post, I can do all this. He said he was using him like he was Ray Allen.
Mm-hmm. So he trying to recreate that Boston team.
Yeah.
So I do have a question though about Doc, because college basketball, they play completely different from the NBA. They actually are running 1,000 screens for what? I don't know, but you know, it's less isolation ball. You see a lot more passes happening in college. Do you think he will be able to step down a level and go to the college level and be successful?
I mean, I think any pro coach that's successful at the pro can go to college and be successful too.
I think in the right fit, he'll win a natty. He can go somewhere that's got a big name but don't have a big program. I think he could go somewhere like Florida and rebuild them and win a natty down there.
He could probably go to Memphis and take Penny job and take him to a natty.
I think that'd be the only way to save the career though. Go get you a championship in a college level, you know.
But does it really save it though if you take a step down and win something instead of you have gone the other way around and you win?
Sure, why not?
Natty first.
Sure, why not? Basketball Hall of Fame, you take all that into account. Yeah, Larry Brown stepped down and coached SMU, and he was loving it. He left the league and went to SMU and was loving it, and that's not even a big school.
And if we even want to look at the NFL aspect of it, Nick Saban, one of the winningest coaches in college football, didn't start there. You know what I'm saying? He left the NFL and went down there and created the dynasty. So I think it could, because at the end of the day, Basketball Hall of Fame is going to say a winningest coach. He did it at this, especially if you go down to college and win a ring. That means he got a ring in the NBA and a ring in college. Yeah, he'll save some of this vitriol that he getting on the Man Down Sports podcast. So,
and if I'm not mistaken, Larry Brown is the only guy to ever do that.
Well, winning both.
Yeah,
winning both.
Did he win? What did he win at in college though?
Shit, I don't know. That was before I was born.
No, it wasn't Larry Brown. It was hold on, who won in college and in pros?
I'm pretty sure it's Larry Brown, yo.
Let's see.
What did he win at? He never. Oh, did he coach Kansas? No, he never coached Kansas, did he? I know Larry Brown's a Carolina guy. I know Roy Williams was Carolina, and then he went to Kansas. What did Larry Brown go? I don't know. I don't know if Larry Brown. Yeah, I don't know. I think what Larry Brown did.
Kansas 88 NCAA title.
Yep, it was Larry Brown.
And Pistons 04 championship. Yep.
Detroit, good call,
Kansas.
So
yeah.
he took the Sixers to the finals in 01.
Indiana.
With Sixers.
Sixers, Indiana. Yeah, Sixers, Indiana, and Detroit. Three teams to the finals.
He took those to the finals, won it all with the Pistons. He took UCLA to the Final Four and won it all with Kansas.
That's crazy.
He was at UCLA too?
Yeah. 80. He took the 1980 Final Four with UCLA and the 1988 NCAA title with Kansas.
Hold on. Let me look at this list again.
Yo,
because
He up there.
He's second. They got him second. He up there.
He might be the one right here. Hold on, let me.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I just realized that list is in alphabetical order.
Yeah, it is. So
okay, got it.
So I'm gonna put Larry Brown. I'm gonna tell you the only people I got in front of Larry Brown. I got Red Auerbach in front of Larry Brown for sure.
Phil.
I got Phil in front of Larry Brown for sure. And I got
Papa Pat.
It might be a tie with Pop and Larry.
Yeah, Larry top 5, and he might be top 3.
I'm not mad at that at all. It damn sure ain't no Doc Rivers.
Yeah,
his versatility is crazy too, man. Like he was able to build a team around Reggie and Rich Smits. He was able to build a team around Just Iverson, and then he was able to put together Detroit and take down Shaq and Kobe,
which might be one of the greatest championships ever.
Because there was no quote unquote bona fide superstar.
Yeah, you know it was a team full of role players that 4-1 Kobe and Shaq. That's
it might be one of the greatest, but it wasn't the hardest.
The bubble.
No, the hardest was when the Lakers.
Bubble was the hardest. Everybody know.
The Lakers beat the Heat in one of these championships. I don't remember what they
in
played.
The bubble. The one Lakers beat the Heat in the
the mid-season tournament.
Hey man,
the mid-season tournament. Mid-season tournament.
Yeah, like I did that. Yeah, like that.
Hold on. What the caller say?
The bubble Bam, my boy Bam went on the OG podcast with Mike Miller and UB and was like, it was like gang wars out there. Everybody wearing their team warm up. Ain't nobody really talking to nobody. They said that's the hardest thing out there.
Wait, so and Larry Brown got an Olympic medal as well too?
Yeah, man. Larry Brown.
On the real though, man. On the real, what does Doc going somewhere like Colorado and turning that basketball team into like a Final Four appearance? Like, what would that look like?
I don't think Doc. After this stunt that Doc pulled, because there was a lot of people that already didn't like Doc. Rashid don't like him, man. People talk dirty about Doc, man. And after this stunt right here, he might not have no more friends, man. I don't like you said. I don't know how he keep getting job.
This is definitely his last NBA job.
It's got to be championship or not. Hey, man, he's not getting another one.
Yeah,
you know what? I don't know. This man is about to put the Nazis up to Cthulhu in the starting 5, and they going.
The Nazis,
bro. Them memes with a trade deadline coming up, and they be like, the Milwaukee Bucks has reported that the Nazis is untouchable.
But I like that though, man. I think that's the volume on Giannis, because I'm pretty sure it has to be in the contract where you don't get me without him.
All that is a black mother saying you don't play without your brother. That's all.
Ain't nobody tells Steph that, and Steph got it. He got to earn his own keep, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody definitely. Steph been all around the league too.
Well, Steph got Doc daughter, so he good. I mean, Seth got Doc daughter, so he good either way.
Dang, he do, don't he?
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, he do. Valid point.
Valid.
Very valid.
Yeah, but all right, fella, that's all I wanted to chime in and say. I'm here though.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Y'all want to move the Falcons, man? That I can't believe Doc Rivers, man. Dirty maggot, man. Cold-blooded,
it's
man.
It's a dirty game, but somebody got to do it.
Yeah,
Black Judas. The Black Judas.